I'll give you a really good example locally. We hadn't done a low to moderate income study, which is the key metric to qualify for CDBG grants. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, those are community block development grants. That is a chunk of money that's given to the state every year, and then the state distributes to qualified people.
Yeah.
Right? Well, you need to have a low to moderate income study in order to qualify, and basically if you meet 51% low to moderate income in your community, then you qualify for a grant on whatever project you want to do, and there's a whole list of them on the Kansas Department of Commerce website.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've been complaining about whether or not our census numbers would show that. Well, our census numbers have always been wrong out here. They've been wrong for 20 plus years because basically the last 2-3 times people have done census work and then the work in between, they haven't done it. They've used an algorithm or a formula to extrapolate.
Mm-hmm. I know that when I did the
well in rural
census,
communities.
I
It
lived
just
out in
doesn't.
Halstead,
Yeah.
and when I did the census, it was really hard for them to find people willing to go out into the country and do it. And I loved it. I was like,
Yeah.
sign me up. I got mileage.
Yeah.
I really didn't have to talk to that many people.
Yeah.
And I just got to drive through the country and
Well,
say hi
and
to
that's
cows.
your problem right there.
And so
you don't talk to that many people.
Yeah.
And so our numbers were always wrong.
people don't
So
answer their doors out there.
so you got to do an LMI to correct it. We used to regularly get CDBG, then we had a change in administration. That administration just didn't want to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no one was there to hold them accountable. Then when we started making a stink about it, we were like, okay, let's get this done. We got it done. And then after we got it done, the Trump administration changed the rules on the Commerce Department.
Mm-hmm.
So now we don't have, the Commerce Department can't accept our LMI because it wasn't done right. Well, we didn't know that this change was going to happen because you did that after we had completed the LMI. And you said you were going to take it because under the old rules, it was fine.
Yeah.
Well, instead of blaming the right source, which is the Trump administration, now they're blaming us. And it's like, no. That's a cycle of blame that you get into.
Mm-hmm.
And then people, cause a brouhaha because you spent valuable resources getting that thing done, talking to the consultants.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
We don't need these means testing and all this other stuff in order to be able to access our tax dollars,
right.
to be able to improve our communities and do the basic work that a
They
city
know
or
the need
county
is
should
there.
be doing. Yeah.
A lot of these needs, you just drive through your town, you see the need.
Yeah.
Why do I need to write a
It should be visual.
30-page document?
Oh,
Look
and-
around.